I am sure sports. You know me there. I'm coach to coach representing. I mean, I say this is righteous representing for Omar. You don't know, come get the sports over here from near and far. Boy. Me say I am sure sports, one thing me sure about. When me say sure, that me not doubt. Come get your sports, get it over here. Come subscribe, repost and share. I am sure sports, one thing me sure about. When me say sure, that me not doubt. Come get your sports, get it over here. Come subscribe, repost and share. If me not sure, that me not say it. Know who score, that me not say it. Never know the game play, that me not say it. If me never seen a game, me no know who play. For your sports news, better come over here so. For your soccer news, then come over here so. If you don't love sports, still come over here so. For the day done, you are gonna love over here so.
So when it comes on to behavior concerning football, Jamaica is decent. I am sure that if we can get all of these things done, set in place by the end of April, it gives us enough time before the World Cup campaign. Not afraid of no Brazil, no Argentina with these crap of players. We are good enough. Remember, like, subscribe, share. Listen, comment, let me know what your thoughts are.
Trick-Nick Jerk Marinade gives your meats and vegetables authentic Jamaican jerk flavor. The spices are directly from Jamaica. Spices like jerk seasoning, allspice, scotch bonnet pepper, fresh scallions, thyme, ginger, and garlic. The key ingredients to a great jerk marinade. 0% sugar and low in sodium. You want to try it?
Made up of 18 Jamaican herbs and spices. Add delicious, bold flavor to your next grilling experience. Flavoring sauce, a marinade, basting, condiment, or topping. Trick-Nick Jerk Barbecue Sauce.
All right. Good evening. Welcome to the channel, people. Disappointing evening. We won't be keeping you. We'll be keeping you long. All right. Remember, as you come on, to hit the like button for those who are watching, share and share the content, and also make sure that you also subscribe if you have not yet subscribed. We're gonna have a time when you can call in. You can go ahead if you feel a need to. You can call in and give your thoughts as we look at this game, Jamaica versus Canada, a game that we just lost the game. I would say I think the result is a fair result. I think Canada again dominated this game, but in this game I really thought that we looked better than how we looked at the game that we played here in Jamaica, and we were playing with our one of our better players, Khadija Bonishaw. I understand that she may have picked up a niggle. But listen, we know this was a mountain to climb, and it was probably a very impossible task. But we must commend the young ladies because this is a Canada team that most of these players were part of the group of players that won the Olympics. They are the gold medalists from the last Olympics. All right. So we have to bear that in mind. You understand me that we're not playing against a little joke team. This is a serious team. All is not lost though for Jamaica at the end of this. By being in this position, what we have done is we have basically, watch this, we have basically qualified for the Gold Cup player, where Jamaica, Guatemala and Panama will be in a group of 3 for a play in tournament. The team that tops the group will end up qualifying automatically for the first WG Women's Gold Cup, WGC Women's Gold Cup in 2024, right? And then the second place team still has a chance of qualifying for the Gold Cup. So I think that given what I saw from the team today, just and in the World Cup, I think playing against a weaker opponent in Panama and in Guatemala, we should be able to produce better results and qualify. I cannot knock the team. I cannot beat the team. Would have loved to have done better, but the distance between where we are ranked in comparison to Canada is far and wide, and so we have to speak in reality. All right, what I can say, it was a beautiful goal that was scored by Drew Spence. I mean, fantastic free kick. I think even the best male keepers probably would have struggled to pick that one out of the whole onion bag. Very well executed. I thought the younger Swaby sister who came into this game and replaced Kanya Plummer, really that she allowed the player in to get in front of her and had that header almost on the goal line, and but she had her hand in her back. I think she should have been in a better position and should have been able to better contest that header. And then the second goal, from where I saw it, I think like Blackwood again did not need to go down. Like the player was on the outside. All he had to do is to keep tracking, and then if anything, you could put your foot there and try to block the cross. She tried to put in the in defending, one of the things they tell people, stay on your feet. And I think the fact that she went down to make the tackle, kind of, she lost her balance and she never won the ball, which gave the player an open opportunity to play the ball over. Marcus, somebody should have been marking on the back post, but yeah, Lord of mercy. You see, that's what I never want talking of. Duckland, you hear me? I blame anybody? Me just talk about this. Yo, Duckland, easy. Anyway, let me check out Tennessee. Man, is you all right today when you said Jamaica would score the first? You remember Tennessee? But I miss it, You know, so my mind tell me, say, a 2-1, me say, Remember, I said it, I said Jamaica is going to score, and then Canada is going to come back in the game and kill the game off. But I didn't foresee them scoring a second. I really felt like this could have been a 1-1 game. But Duckland, I'm not blaming anyone. I'm just saying that we could have done, some things a little differently. Like even that should not have been a corner. It is just poor play why we conceded that corner. I felt like Tiffany. I think Tiffany in the lead up to that corner that they got for the first goal, she lost her marker, which caused us to have the problem. But again, I think when the game started, you could see that the team was defending in a 4-4-2. Like people, sometimes I feel like I'm a genius, Where Jason Guna, sometimes I feel like I'm a genius, I did say for a long time, Jamaica has to play with this female team, with the kind of strikers that we have to play 4-4-2. 4-4-2. You understand me? We have to play that. Listen, whenever this man comes into the chat, we have to hail him. He's the first super boss, and I am sure sports. So big up the real super boss, Brain Drain. We don't get to see him in the daytime because I understand that his boss have him under probation because the AI is spending too much time on these platforms. So he only appears at night. Big up Brain Drain. Calabar, doing well. Big game they had today out there. Right, but I'm not blaming. So let's say that Duckland, I'm not blaming her. Tuffy Rudy says blessings management, proud of the girl. My observation, both men and ladies show better quality away. Does our pitch contribute to our home play? Hey, Tuffy Rudy, you're a smart person, I think you're fine right on this. When our teams play on better surface, they do look better. That is the truth. When our teams play on better surfaces, they look better. I think if our home surface was like Drew in the middle of the park, Atlanta Primus, people don't realize now, but Atlanta had a very, very good game in that CDM role. But because normally that role is not, that person is not like, most times they are ignored, but she played really, really well. Drew played well. I saw Kayla McCoy also did well. I think the captain did well. Oh, we have Rebecca was awesome in goal. Tierney Wilshire held her own. I mean, the truth is, proud of the girls. And disappointed, but understandably, we're playing against a better opponent. Big up Danica Knight saying that Blackwood need competition. True, we need competition in every area of the field. The girls gave us something to celebrate at 1-0. That was worth it all. Good try. True. Ah, Jesus. Hey, Duckland, I'm not going to put up that one. You understand me? Need to score a goal. Let's leave our all-time leading scorer on the bench. I think there is more to Bonishaw being on the bench than yeah. Either she's injured or there are other things. Because in a game where we need it, I don't think it is tactical reason why she didn't play. You understand me? No. Rob Smith, I don't agree with you. What do you mean that we wanted to catch them by surprise by not playing our best player? Really throw them off. Not like Rob Smith, ease yourself. I don't know what you're trying. Hey. All right. Yeah, people, I told you the two things I said. I'm glad that Tennessee is here to be my witness. Today I said Jamaica would score first. Brilliant goal. And then I said Canada will score next, and then they will try to kill off the game and stuff. Almost got that. But what I did say, and I've been saying this now for like 8 months from in the World Cup, we cannot play with one striker. Too many of our teams in Jamaica go into tournament with this one striker business. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. We need to play we need to trust our offense to create enough pressure. Leighton says the left back position has been an issue for years. I hope it is fixed someday soon. But I mean, I think for the games to qualify for the Gold Cup, Wilson should be back. Shouldn't she? Wilson should be back. I think Wilson, Shoban Wilson, I think her name is, will be back. Yeah. Yeah, no, man. There are levels to this thing, and that is why I said we don't compare male football with female football. And Shelly and Ilian and Sharika are in a class by themselves. All right. Yeah. Blackwood got beaten once. She was not that bad tonight. She played well, I thought, but we always need someone to bully. So who bullying? Rob Smith. I think sometimes you're defending something that nobody. Who Rob Smith? Like how you gone there? Yeah, maybe there's a different conversation that you are having. Cause who beating Blackwood? And all I spoke about, I know for me, is that on the first goal, I think the defensive position of the Swaby sister, Chantal, for the person to get the header in front of her, she should have probably been in a better position to contest the header. On the other goal, right? On the other goal, I think Blackwood should have stayed on her feet. Nobody's beating her. I believe that we're playing Blackwood in the wrong position. Blackwood put in more crosses or square, whatever term you want to use, than even our attacking players. She played several balls into the center forward position. She played at one time after the goal, she moved like she was playing an inverted left back. Right? She had several combination passes out of the middle. So in this game, she got beaten a couple of times because I still believe she would add more value to the team. Should add more value to the team if we have her playing. And I said it today. But I think we need to find somebody to play left back and put Blackwood in that midfield position. She had 2 shots on target. Marky, they were from so far they probably wouldn't have posed any serious threat to the goal. You understand me? So I don't know. I just think like we need to deploy her higher up the field and we'll get the best from her. The DV group says, man, do you think of the exclusion of Bunny? I think the team look more like a team. With all right, here's what happens sometimes, people, right? You know, like when Casey had like Whisper, like they would want to play all the ball to him. So it looked like Whisper and the KC. No, Whisper is not at KC. KC looked more like a team. But it wasn't Whisper's fault. In the same way, the truth is our strikers were still starved today of the ball. What that is saying to me, it is not lack of hard work by Bunny Shaw why she don't get the ball. Because Cameron Simmons don't really get a lot of ball. Now Kayla McCoy really, she did okay. But it's not like they got a lot of opportunities we didn't create. So we still have to look at that. We still have to look at that because the way that Bunny Shaw game is that when she gets chances, she puts them away. So we have to find a way and build the team in such a way that she will have a lot of opportunities, a lot of chances at goal. And until we do that, we will not see the best of her. I believe that if she doesn't play, then the team play more like a team, not because of her, but now they don't have the star player to depend on. So here's what happened. They have to pass the ball around and everybody has to get a piece. You have to trust more. But when you have an outlet like Bunny Shaw, the thing to do is that when she's open, get it to her, get it to her, get it to her, get it to her. So the team plays different without her, but I don't think it's because she's bad for the team or she's a bad player. There you go. Duclan is saying, not getting the balls to the striker. Brain Drain says, amen. Brain Drain, how Calabar game went today? I don't know sometimes, sometimes I think Rob just think like everybody's against, probably his. I don't know. Yeah, I feel like sometimes Rob Smith just come up with that with a defense. You understand me? Hey, Blackwood need to play higher up the park. I'm telling you. What is it? No. All right. So people. All right. Again, I don't want us to come here and make it look like Bunny Shaw and Jody Brown out of Jamaica team is the way forward. That is madness. What we need to do is to create the midfield play that will give her the best opportunity. The best opportunity. And again, you will because listen, we have some good pieces, because Drew is a baller. I think once we get a more competent left back and if we are able to put Blackwood further up the park with a competent left back like Wilson there, you have now. This is where I think Marlo Sweatman would have been a good player in this team. In the middle with Atlanta Primus. And then we play a 3 with Drew at the top, Blackwood on the left, Bunny in the middle, and we play three strikers. And we play, you can go Jody Brown, Washington, Cameron Simmons, Shania Matthews, any one of those on that other side. Or you play Blackwood on the right and let her cut in with her left foot because she loves to kick at goal. I think the higher up the park she plays. Also, she's one of the better persons of putting the ball in the box in terms of squaring or crossing the ball. So I think we have to find a way of pushing her further up the park. Yeah, because until we start getting Bonishaw in goal scoring position, we have to be careful or we criticize our play. Because again, and Robert said it, today we saw that Bonishaw or not, our strikers do not get enough opportunities at goal. They don't. Yeah, I think Havana was called, but Havana opted out. She opted out of the squad. I think you can understand why she would, don't it? I kind of figured that she would have opted out given what transpired with her mom. Maybe she needed some time to kind of cool out or to take a break from the whole thing. Yeah. So, yeah. But I think people, don't worry. I think we will see a better showing of the team in our next fixtures. You see? Brain drained. Yeah. I think because people are saying that Sweatman is Marlo is very slow. But what Marlo is very good at is that Marlo is very good at keeping the ball. And I think that is what Drew needs around her. I think if we have Atlanta Primus, right? Drew, and even if you want to put and Marlo Sweatman in there, I don't know. I feel like that would be a good midfield. Yeah, the keep, yeah, man. Our goalkeeper is always good. Yeah. What's next for the ladies? All right. So, yeah, somebody's asking, yeah. What's next for the ladies? What's next for the ladies is a playoff between Panama and Panama. Yeah. Panama and Guatemala to qualify for the Women's Gold Cup. Right? Are you sure? Are you sure about? You know that? You know somebody look like look like some of these people have some inside information, you know. Yeah, I really think like Kayla McCoy McKenna, I think her name is now, really played well, you know. I like her movement. I like her combination touches. I thought at the beginning of the game, though Cameron Simmons, who had asked to be in the starting 11, though she was playing well, I think her touches were a little bit off, right? Yeah, even Chenelu Asher, one of the players. I don't know, like some of these players have not been called up, but I don't know. But personally, I believe Marlo Sweatman is a good enough player to be in the midfield of this team. I rate Atlanta Primus, but I think a midfield, a double pivot of Sweatman and Primus is very good. One is very mobile and one is very good with the ball. Very good with the ball. Hey, Rob, you're getting a problems with your brother. You say something sometime. I don't know. 29,000 fans and only about 500 of us in Toronto. You're saying that the turnout of Jamaicans was poor? No, man. I think there are more Jamaicans there. I think there are more Jamaicans there. But guess what? Like Mr. Porter, them have one Canadian shirt, and once Canada equalize them, take off the Jamaican garb. I need to call a couple of them, and find out what happened. But why wasn't Jody subbed down? Wasn't it suggested that both Jody and Bonishaw had niggles and they had to be treated on the sideline? But call in and tell me, you just give me your thoughts on the. You see, it's never celebrated. Yeah, you didn't hear the man. Alan Madrid, I swear, Mr. Porter came on the show today and said he's wearing a Jamaican hat, he's wearing a Jamaican shirt, but the time is going to be nippy. So he's wearing a black and red and white over the Jamaican shirt. That's what he said. My assumption is that when Jamaica scored, he took off the sweater and he kept on the Jamaican hat. When Canada took the lead, he took off the Jamaican hat and he pulled on back the sweater. Brain drain, the Jamaican flag doesn't work with the green screen. If I do the Jamaican flag, it would affect the green screen. That's the only reason. But I have it there. I have them all scattered in the studio area. Yeah. But what are your thoughts? Colin, though. Seriously, though, Canada is better than us, people. All right. And as much as we want to probably criticize the player, criticize the coach, we could have done things. We could have done things differently, but Canada is a better team. Yeah. Chris Will, you said the Jamaicans wait last minute and the ticket, but the stadium didn't look like it was full to capacity. How many people hold in the BMO stadium? BMO stadium capacity. Because there are 29,000 people. Hold on. Oh, they saying the stadium is 22,000 and they saying that there was 29. What? Hold on. Open. 22,000 seats. How come there are 29,000 fans? No, man. No, man. Must be the one in the United States I'm talking about. Toronto Stadium in Toronto. Must be the one. What's the capacity? 30,000. So you're telling me that it okay? 30,000. Wow. Man of valor, blessings. I have to put up this comment, Big up to Edmond. Edmond said God is good all the time. Blessings. Indeed. Remember, people, you can be a member of I Am Sure Sports and be like a super boss like Brain Drain. You understand me? You get special perks when you do that. Also, you can hit the like button, you can subscribe, share, and also you can leave a super chat and a super sticker. All right. Bones. I see Bones is here. Bones, I want to tell the people them you come Jamaica in the parish where you're from. I want to tell the people them how Jamaica need to fix up, brother. I want you call in, and WhatsApp and talk to the people them how the people them just so aggressive. on the island. Jamaican people on the island, we need to be better, you know, and everybody want war with it, you know, and everybody want fight and thing, you know. Jeez, man. People don't have no patience, man. Me need to call in and share that story. Yeah. Yeah. But Jamaica, Prince Madden Blessing says Jamaica's come a far way. 60-40 possession and scored a goal. Win for Jamaica program. They have standing here other. I think he's talking about the field. But you know as well that this is the first time Jamaica actually scoring in Canada in an official game. I think the last time we played in the Olympic qualifiers against and we got 9, you know, in Canada, you know. So big up. And I like this. We need to get a couple more pieces. We need to scout. You see, that is why. And every time I talk about this, you know, like, you know that right now, in not just in the US, you know, do you know that right now in England, there is around 16, 13-year-old in top academies who already looking about playing for Jamaica. And here's why I'm bringing up that. And I know some people don't like to hear it, but here's why it is important. Look at Buchanan and some of these players and Prince. These maybe, you know, maybe if we were engaging kids from 12 and 13, at least we could have captured maybe not all, but excuse me, imagine if 2 of the starters from the Canadian team who could represent Jamaica were part of our team. The huge difference. Remember that even Tiffany Cameron, you know, actually played for Canada, you know. I think she played in around 6 games for Canada before she switched to Jamaica. I think we have to start, especially with female football, because until we get a good female football program going in Jamaica, we have to start looking at the 13-year-old. I think Leighton was on the other night and he was saying that we need to start, not just do this for the kids who are for the male or for the boys, but we need to capture the girls. Yeah, Drew Spence played for England. We need to start. Yeah, we could have had Lawrence instead of Blackwood. Imagine if you had Buchanan in the centre back. Imagine if you had Knight as your right-sided winger. So we have to get more active in terms of looking at the. Don't wait until they're 18, because, in fact, I'm going to tell you a story that you know, there is a top 12-year-old in England, and when the people who trying to get them, you know, because we have a group of people trying to get the people in. Oh, look at this. We have a second sure boss. Let's put our hands together for the man from Kingston College. The one thing though, his sure boss signature sign up is in the green of Calabar, but he's a KC man by heart. He's none other than Mr. Juros. Let's welcome him to the I Am Sure agency. Big up, sure boss. You understand me? You have joined Brain Drain. Let's get ready to rumble. Yeah, but so when the people listen, so this is not one of those distant kid. Because you know you have some of them like grandparents. This is like parent or Jamaica. When they went when they went to talk to the youth, parents and to the youth, do you know that England had approached him already? All right, what is the point I'm making? The top nations are not waiting until the kids are 16. You think Canada full? You think America full? They know that a lot of the smaller countries are recruiting kids. So once they see the talent at 10, 11, and 12, male and female, they are getting them to buy into their culture of football. So we need to make sure that we are out there. Right? And this is not disenfranchising the female footballers in Jamaica, you know, because they're still going to get scholarship. They're still going to go overseas. You saw that Bonnie Shaw is from here. So what you find is that you'll always have talent breaking through from the domestic game. But right now, I've said this before, and I always big up this guy. His name is Neo Oxford, Reina's Academy. He's probably one of the only person who operates a full female academy in Jamaica, you know. Remember, like in Canada and the USA, I mean, everywhere you see females playing football. We don't have enough. We have the same group of girls for the most part play primary school, they move to high school, they play for the high school, and then they play for the clubs. It's the same group of people all the while. So we have to be more strategic. And here is where now all of us, that is why I always like how Leighton speak, you know. There is Leighton. Because here's what now. What I want us to do is, which is what I did. I saw these kids and then I work with some past players like the Freddie Butler, the Gardeners, all of these guys. And you see what is happening now? All of a sudden, there's this ongoing playing of the Jamaican kids. And not only that, here's what. They are getting their Jamaican passport, meaning they are becoming citizens and naturalizing as Jamaicans. So even if they don't play for Jamaica right now, they have that as an option, which is so important. And all that took was, you know, sit down and a group of people who love the football, so let us help. But we did not wait on anyone. So I am encouraging, if you are in a space where you see a lot of young footballers and you understand, you know that the parents are Jamaican, begin to approach them. And if you can't get to know somebody in the hierarchy of Jamaica football, talk to me, you know. Because me probably can talk to a couple of people and help do something. Because I keep on saying that a lot of the things that we are saying online, we can change them, you know. There are certain things we can change, you know. It is up to the government and the GFF. But many things that we discuss online, people like you and I, well-thinking Jamaican, can change them. 2-1 to the number 10 ranked team in their house. Spain is ranked number 10 for men. With the boys have been able to do the same against Spain last fall. All right, so Chris Wayne, may I now go down the conversation? You see the top 10 footballing nation in the world, on the male side, is a completely different ball game than the top 10 female in footballing nation in the world. May I tell you that? Male football has been around way longer than female football. So the play and all of the things in male football is way advanced. It's way ahead of them. The male game is way ahead of the female game by far. You know? That is why an under 15, I can tell you this, take any one of the academies in England, the academy team can, or take Barcelona under 15 academy team, and I guarantee you they beat the Spain national team easily. Barcelona under 15 academy team male can beat the Spain national team. So I don't like to do that with male football, because the standard of play is different. And that don't mean that female football is ugly, you know. It's just that there are two levels. Oh, somebody saying that there's an academy in St. Thomas. Okay, I didn't know that. That's good to know. The girl named Simis from Canada that came on today, man, his grandmother is Jamaican. From what I'm telling you, I am telling you, man. Listen, remember the people are telling you that Prince, her father, ran for KC. Yeah. No, man. We can't compare the female teams with female teams. What thing there was saying is that Could Jamaica have done the same thing against a team ranked in the top 10 on the male side? That's what he said. And I'm saying that you can't make that comparison. Leighton just said managers have to jump off, but maybe we can work on a project to address the recruitment in the... Yeah, man, we definitely, because I know some people out there in female football that we can do something. All right? Yeah. You understand me? So what I was saying, Jason, is that if like Nigeria, all right, let's use Colombia, all right. Colombia female team and Colombia male team. I think the male team is a better team, but the female team did better. So that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, right? But again, this is not an opportunity. I'm here thinking, why haven't we been playing two strikers and two lines of four all this time? If you look at how Jamaica started the game, let me show you some of the stats, because I don't think some of us realize the stats, you know. I mean, Marco, I think, like I said, we were outplayed. Bam. Let's look at just some of the basic stats. Look, 6-2 possession. Watch here. Even the passing accuracy is not far enough. It's just 7%, right? 7%. Corners. I mean, yeah, big distance. But look at the amount of passes completed. So I think that when you look at it from in terms of stats, to play this way against a top 10 team is a big thing. Yeah. Eagle Republic, you tell me. Soldier, where you going with, man? Soldier, call in and give us your thoughts now. One of the things that is good, I think this is going to challenge Jodie Brown. I think her omission from the starting 11 should be a warning to her. Should be a warning to her that she needs to step up. Because that young lady named Washington who came on, she had some good touches, you know. How many real saves she made? There was a corner that came in. Well, a beautiful shot from outside that she pushed over the top, and then she saved one on the bar. All right. So that's two things. All right. So though Canada created a lot of opportunities, and she came up big when it was important, I think the period when before they scored that first goal, we were under immense pressure and they got the goal. But even with that, the stats are real, 59-41. Sometimes when we have played football, the stats are way further apart. We have, what are going on, man?
Yeah, man, greetings, my lord.
All right. You know. All right, greetings, man. Before you say anything, people, tell me if you're hearing the caller. Go ahead, go on talk. People, and this caller is an artist, you know. Artist. I'm not going to tell them your name, you know, because I want you to point them to you. I want you to point them to your music, you know. I want you to give them a one line and then go and tell them to go on YouTube and check out your song, them, you know.
All right. As you talk about one line.
Yeah.
As you talk about one line. We have a tune right now where we are saying, Black woman, want you to know yourself, black woman. Because you're the mother of creation, woman. Yeah, man. So
yeah, no, man, you can't give them the chorus. You have to give them a verse. You have to give them a verse.
You are the very first one I say to give birth to mankind. You're the epitome of beauty, naturally and divine. And out of you came all shades of people. Still you're one of a kind. So black woman, want you to know yourself, black woman. A black woman. Want you to know yourself, black woman.
Yo, hold it. Yo, we have to go give the we have to go make the reggae girls get the one there, you know, and jump into the locker room when they go play the game, you know. You understand?
I tell you how that dedicate this one to the reggae girls. Trust me, car. You see, even if you're a different shade of black, you see, from will cover the black woman will cover you. Cause you come out of us, you know.
You want to ask what culture that are for Anthony B. No man, tell him your name. Tell him your name. The artist.
Willie Bob, you know. Willie Bob.
Willie Bob. Yeah, man. Check out Willie Bob, man.
Willie Bob. Yeah, man. Check out Willie Bob, man. On Facebook and Instagram, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, so we are a student of the beautiful game. Yeah, a student of the beautiful game. We come through a primary school, high school, and then something. So we exposed to the thing. And we get an opportunity to play a little of the football. So, you know, we kind of have the experience. And we love the game that we are because the important thing about football, you know, is that it's a team game.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there is so much to learn from football as a team game. You see, when you can play as a team, yeah, there's so much you can apply from the team aspect of existence to life. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So we check out the game and we never get famous to the fullness side, but from the little reports we get, it's like we are getting the all right. As we are saying, it come like the coach. We don't know if the coach kind of stuck in them ways or afraid to shuffle the team.
Yeah, but he made a lot of changes today though. Cause he brought in the other Swaby. He dropped what's her name? Kanye he Bunny Shaw didn't start or didn't play. He brought in Kayla McKenna.
Didn't play.
Jody Brown didn't play. He brought in Cameron Simmons. He also started Tiffany Cameron. So he made 4 to 5 changes.
Couldn't you say too little,
and he changed the formation as well.
Too little, too late.
Yeah, you know what I believe? Here's where you and I agree. I think we could have played this kind of way at home. But
I don't know what was the feeling, what was the vibration in the camp at the Jamaica, in the Jamaica game. I don't know if them take it simple. If the players take it simple. Hey, I tell you this man. I was listening to the athletics, the world games there in Budapest, and I hear what the Erdland name.
Answer Parchment.
Oh, not the male, the female.
Megan Tapper. Daniel Williams.
No, the one from before we win one medal sometime back.
Bridget Foster Hilton. Yeah.
Bridget Foster Hilton. And you know, she highlighted something where me think very important. Every especially the national teams, every team should have amongst them, alongside the coach, as a psychologist. A psychologist. Without a psychologist in the coaching staff, amongst the coaching staff, the team will be mentally weak.
Yeah, but the reggae girls have a psychologist that work with them though. They do, you know.
I don't know.
Yeah, man, they have a psychologist that work with them, man.
Is there one with the reggae boys as well?
You know that the one has worked with the reggae boys previously. He went to St. Diego, you know. Oh my God, how could I forget his name?
Somehow I just think so.
But they have had one. But you know, with psychologists though, especially with men, they have to have a relationship with you. Because, for example, if you're going to a tournament, if you're going to, like, we're going to play games in a couple of weeks, if you bring a psychologist like that, you know, sometimes it is pointless. But you can have people on your coaching staff or your management staff who are trained in clinical psychology that do other functions, are counselors by nature. Like for example, for example, I can do some of that.
The truth is that the coach himself, one of the most important aspect of coaching at that level, because you can't teach them players to play football again. So you see that mental aspect of the game is very important at that level, because them you know go teach them how to pass, control, head and then chest and then thing. You know, you're not going to teach them the basic again. You're going to just mental strength and tactics. Mental strength and tactics. And the coach have to play smart. Coach have to be.
But to be true, Carla, you think if Jamaica had a psychologist who could have beat Canada? Listen, there are times when a team is just better than you. That's it. There's a team that is better than you, and with all a psychologist, it may not. I do agree that there's a place for that. But I don't think the addition of a psychologist and getting the girls mentally right.
Yeah, all right. Hear this again now. You say Canada is a big team.
Exactly.
A big team. Canada
they are the defending Olympic champion. Yeah, and it's the same crop of players, basically.
And they never had that big team performance at the World Cup. So them kind of feel, I would have think so them would have feel a bit, like them, the World Cup. So you see with this Olympic thing, I come back again, them now drop no catch. Them now drop no catch. Them a go all out. Them a make sure say anything in them way, them a clean it up. And Jamaica just because some of me feel some of them Jamaican girls they were play for Canada, them art in a two place, you know.
what I would say is that no, if I were the management, right, I'd bring in a psychologist now to work with the girls leading up to the next set of games, because what you don't want them to do is take any disappointment from this game, because they're basically have to say, listen, that is done, that is over, they're better than us. So now let's go into these games and dominate them and qualify for the Gold Cup.
Because but I think they still have the opportunity to qualify for the Olympics, innit? Because they have some playoff.
No, that is not for the Olympics. For the playoff is to get them into the Gold Cup, the first edition of the Women's Gold Cup. Yeah.
There's always something to look forward to still. So, as I say, the psychologist, there's a place. There's a place. So, going forward, it could be, as we say, Bridget Foster Hilton did say, is that the interaction with the psychologist that she won the gold medal, She was at the edge, on the brink. And minute she put the psychologist in her backroom staff. And this is the gold medal fall into place. Because me think with all of our physical attributes as African people, I think the mental damage that has been done to us is also affecting the athletes in terms of the mental prowess, the mental strength. I think somewhere there is some weakness in that mental capacity where when them come up against certain level of opposition, them kind of say, no, they will be better than. All right, for instance, me see reggae boys, them are playing against Argentina. I mean, see most of the reggae boys, them, when Messi come back the field, them starstruck. Them starstruck. And everybody want him t-shirt.
Yeah.
Them starstruck. I don't like when Penny come to Jamaica. The can show tackle and 9 foot.
Yeah.
About we are 5 master high school, is that what man do, man can do. And I wanna look for opposition like, them have 2 head and 3 and 4 foot. And we only have 1 head and 2. No, man a man. The man can do, man can do.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
And with our physical ability, we can't limit ourselves.
Yeah. All right, we have a next.
But I think Yeah, man. Bless up,
Yeah,
man.
man.
And keep on the good
Respect.
work,
So
man.
people
And
check out Willie.
we'll be on the list.
Yeah, man. All right, Willie Bob.
Willie Bob.
Yeah,
Check
man.
out Willie Bob. All
All
right.
right,
Back
bless up,
over and respect.
All right, cool. All right, that's Willie Bob for you. We have none other than the mighty Kiatarok. The girl, them. You understand me? I don't know what them call him. But yeah.
Coming to you straight and live from the airport in Jerusalem. Tell the boy Peter Blacks, anytime him son play Israel, come talk to me.
Hold on there. Where you talk? Hold on there, Cataract. Slow down. Yeah, they are the real Jerusalem. How you talk Jerusalem Mountain where they are Jamaica. Cause one place they are Jamaica named Jerusalem Mountain, you know, you have Israel, you know.
You never said mountain, brother. Let's you don't follow the status, man. You know, so that's why the whole thing deal with your life. Quick stop, you know. Reggae music well loved in these places, you know.
All right.
I don't even know so them are some big reggae artists, but disappointing for the girls. Up against a mountain to climb, and they obviously couldn't climb the mountain. So you go.
Yeah.
So no shame. But a lot of questions to me to be answered, a lot of questions to be asked, but I wanted to challenge the caller before. No, sir. Then I know the same black people will get enslaved, run and be the fastest man in the world. The same black people will enslave heavyweight champion of the world.
Cataract.
And the same black people were enslaved
Cataract.
in Brazil. No,
Cataract.
I'm just asking.
No, man.
I know them lift the World Cup the most time. So I don't believe.
Cataract. Yes, hold on. I say this. Because someone a girl on your thing, you know. You have a person on the stream with him, Hala Madrid. I'm going to tell you the person. I want Cataract there. Maroon Town and I call it Jerusalem. May I have to bring up the comment so you can respond because you now see the comment. And then you continue.
No, you know, someone not see the comment. Yeah, but I know. Hold on about. I know you are a man, yes, sir. And more will be coming, right? Though you have to take me a while, but I just want a little guy, you know, like a guy. Just
call out Gunners boss.
Just tell me to recognize that airplane. Yeah. Just tell me, please, and thank you, sir. Just tell me to recognize that airplane, sir. Peter Blacks, aka One Pop Boss.
All right, boss.
Just put that up on the screen. Understand? I want to take that shrivel down, brother. But seriously, though, man, I don't believe that the mental that he's speaking about, no. I don't agree with that. And I also don't agree with you that psychology and the impact of psychologists doesn't really affect something on the player field. No, history in sports has been littered by people who were overwhelming favorites who were beaten by the underdog. So to say that psychologists would not help the reggae girls because Canadian team is a better team, they're former Olympic champions and are reigning Olympic champions, and I know the way they reached in the probably the quarterfinals. I think they reached in the semis in the World Cup. I don't know.
No, man, they got eliminated. They got eliminated from the preliminary, like the group.
Oh, they got eliminated from the preliminary. Okay.
And I think that is why. Okay. Because remember, the coach was under pressure and a lot of things, and the people were disappointed. So I think they had to come. Listen, I would not be surprised if this Canadian team don't win back the Olympics. I am telling you. Because that's what I want people to understand, that we're not playing. This is the same, except that they have gotten 4 years older. It is basically the same team that won the Olympics. You know? It is not like a joke team, but it may be very difficult, but they have a very good team. And so at the end of the day, while I believe that there's a necessity for like I said, psychologists in sport and sports psychologists, I also believe that there are some teams that at a given time, they are better than you. And even a sports psychologist, though they may get you to perform better against those teams, you're not like, I don't think any sports psychologist could get anybody to beat Usain Bolt when he was going to do that 9.58. If Tyson Gay and Asafa Pollard, sports psychologist, and Justin Gatlin, they were not going to beat Usain Bolt. But I still believe that there's a place for them. I think we have lost Keter.
So no, I don't think that will happen. I don't think that would happen in terms of the so sports psychology doesn't cause you to win. But what they do is they aid you in being in the right mental frame of mind to achieve your best result. So they are an aid. They are not the cause. So they don't cause you to win. They aid you in winning. So you cannot train and drink beer and then go chat to a psychologist before a match. You're gonna get knocked out. So you have to do the work, and you have to have the technique. The sports psychologist is not gonna control the ball or shoot through the laces or those things there. So I mean, you know my thing. I'm a long suffering Leeds United fan, and I remember the season where I think it was 3 seasons ago where we were leading the league right up to March, and then they like to sing and say Leeds is falling apart, and like clockwork, the man then fall apart, and even with the last 2 games to go, we just needed one more victory to get the automatic promotion, and we lost to 10-man Wigan, who were barely 2 points above the relegation zone, and ended up in a playoff with Derby County. We beat Derby in the first leg 2-0 away from home. In the history of any playoff match from League 2, League 1, and Championship, no team has ever won 2-0 away from home in the first leg and failed to win the 2-leg tie. Leeds was the first. And they ended up losing 4-2 on the night to Derby County. But it's once the goal went in, things started getting into the head, and you start doubting yourself, and you don't have the self-belief. I remember, you can ask Kemaru, because he was on that team. Man, that's when they go for shoot the ball, the goalkeeper, the goal gets small like a matches box, and the goalkeeper look like Incredible Hulk. The mind start playing tricks on you, right? And then when things don't start going your way, you start turning on each other and all manner of things.
But what I'm saying, though,
one second. They tracked it back to a famous, the last game of the season when we know we were going in the playoffs, right? Leeds played Aston Villa, and a player got a 50-50 challenge. The referee said it's not a foul, play on. There was no, they went up for a aerial duel, and there was a touch of heads or something, but there was no blood, no anything. Leeds went on and scored. But most of the Aston Villa players had stopped playing, and they were incensed. And then a whole set of fights took place. When those fights finished, Marcelo Bielsa instructed that Leeds should stand up from the kickoff and let Aston Villa score back in the name of sportsmanship. And a player named Janssen, a Swedish international, when they were running at him, he tackled the man and tried to prevent him from scoring. And it created a division in the team. And they were saying, looking back, they needed to have the intervention of a psychologist and a mediator, because when something happens, there's a mental aspect to the game as well. So Aston Villa got promoted. And Leeds, we ended up another season.
But nobody.
Yeah, my friend.
What all I'm saying is that no one is discounting the need for sport psychologists in sports. We agree. Like somebody just said that Usain Bolt coach is a clinical psychologist. It's like yours truly. And I'm saying there's a need for that in sport. What I am saying. Yes, sir. So what?
You're a footballer.
So a lot of pastors do that, especially when they're doing their if you're going to like your doctorate and them things. You do those things because you're going to be involved in counseling and those things. So what I am saying to you though is that I don't believe the inability of our Reggae Girls team to defeat Canada is because of a lack of a clinical psychologist or a sport psychologist in the team. I just believe that Canada is a better team than Jamaica in this moment. If we had a sports psychologist, maybe there would be some better performances, especially the game at home, with the first time some of them playing before such a big Jamaican crowd, maybe the pressure of that. But I don't think
What was the crowd of that game? Because I wasn't there.
of the 3 games that we had recently, it is the biggest crowd. The grandstand was like basically fully, and bleachers had way more than the games. All right. So the point,
Okay.
yeah. So the point I am making is that while I understand the need for that in sports, I do not believe that in this moment, if we had the best sports psychologist, our team would have gotten good enough to beat Canada in this moment. Maybe you could have seen some better performances, because I don't think it is a mental thing in the game. It is just quality. It is a lack in quality that cost us the game, not a mental barrier.
I can't answer that, but I don't want to prolong that argument. I want to ask some footballing questions. Like I said, I didn't just join in the year.
So
but I have some footballing questions to ask you.
Dre Anyway is here. He said Dre Anyway says they are better prepared and coach team than us, and he said he expected 3-0 for Canada.
But if Dre a link and come on, them man they live and breathe human football, you know. You have a couple of Adrian who always listen to it, really into the woman game. We don't love to hear them analysis still. But the question I have, for example, is the Body Shaw. Is there a reason given for her absence from the game today?
A training. They said that she and Jody Brown were treated on the sideline with some injuries, and the coach did say in his press conference that depending on their recovery, he will make a call on match day. They didn't start the game and they didn't play, so I think that may be because either they probably weren't fully fit to play in the game, and then maybe he didn't think if they were brought on later in the game, it would have altered the result. I don't know. But I know at least at the beginning of the game, they did speak about the fact that they had some niggles.
Okay. Do you think that the absence of 2 key starters, if they were available, even as fit substitutes, could have altered, could have, I don't know, we don't know, we are Jesus. But in terms of how the run of the play went, and I was just watching the score as it came up on Sky Sports, the ticker, so I didn't see the game.
Yeah.
Right? You think it could have had a difference on the result?
Yeah, so I'll tell you that there are people who believe that tonight the team played better without Bunishaw and Jody Brown. There are persons who believe that as a team they played better without them because of the style, because the coach changed the formation to 4-4-2, which required more running from the center forwards and pressing in specific areas. All right? So some persons say that. Some persons have suggested that. What I will say is that Bunishaw, Jody Brown, even if they had played, listen, let me say it again. The last time Jamaica played in Canada, we were defeated 9-0. We had the Bunishaw and some of these same players. The team has gotten better, and you can tell by the result. I don't think if we had Bunishaw playing with the present team tonight at BMO Field in Canada, we would have still scored or defeated Canada. We have not scored against any of the big teams, you know. We have not scored 3 goals against any of the big teams.
Have we scored 2 goals against the big team?
That's true. We have not scored 2 against the US. We have not scored. So if you go back to even the World Cup, it's one goal from a set play. Yeah, and this one is a set play. We scored probably one of the better goals I've seen by a Jamaican team. I'm telling you that who is the top goalkeeper right now? He's injured. Real Madrid goalkeeper. He's out injured now.
Top goalkeeper.
Thibaut Courtois. No man, Thibaut Courtois, I think his name is. I think you'd have struggled to save this. So brilliant goal, which is what it took. Imagine, this is what it took for Jamaica to score a goal. An exceptional free kick.
So I want to jump to something else then on that point, because I don't have much time. I know the thing go over here. Look here. Should the Jamaica men's football team and women's football team have a set play coach, specialist in the coaching staff? Because it seems that we win a lot of
but there is a set play coach there's a set play coach in the female team and a set play coach in the national team.
Where's a set play coach now in the national team in Cameroon?
John Wall is a set play specialist.
No, John Wall is the assistant coach and the under 20 coach.
But do you know that you can have a set play coach who is the assistant coach?
Yeah, he would be an assistant coach, but he would be named the set play coach. You have some people have set.
No.
I mean, we don't have the money to have a throwing coach.
You're separating the function, because your assistant coach don't have to be able to, maybe not have the ability to do set plays, but you can have a person who specializes in set plays who is assistant coach. The man even named Wall, come on, a cataract, you know, figure that.
Yeah, but the thing is that
the first goal Jamaica scored at the goal.
Our returns from set plays are poor.
What? You know what? No, cataract. Do you know the first goal? No. Do you know how did Deshaun Bernard score in the Gold Cup? Set play. How did Damian Lowe scored in the Gold Cup? Set play. And if you're at training, remember everybody was saying that this is exactly what they did at training.
No.
What are you talking about?
No, sire.
Damian Lowe scored from a set play.
Deshaun Bernard
scored from a corner, a set play.
Hold on, man. Against who?
In the Gold Cup.
Against who, bro? Against who? Against who, sir?
Who?
Against who? You afraid to say their name?
It doesn't matter.
You afraid to say their name?
Trinidad. What are you talking about? Why do we have afraid to say their name?
And what is my view of Trinidad?
So what
at this point in time? It's uncomplimentary.
Cataract, you're going to a different thing. You're talking.
No, man. I'm saying. Okay, hold on. What I'm saying to you. Let me go back. Don't ever divert the conversation. Let me tell this to you.
All right,
I'm talking about in terms of how many set plays that we win versus how many we convert. We are generally very wasteful.
All the opportunities
we get
cataract. All the opportunities that Jamaica had against Canada tonight were from set plays.
No, man, I'm talking about the men's team, and then I'm asking whether. But I don't really watch the women's football. I'm asking if the overall program can have. Do we think that we need to have a dedicated coach so that we can even get a 10%?
Half of the goal that Jamaica, half the goal that Jamaica scored in the Gold Cup, half the goal that Jamaica scored in the Gold Cup were scored from set plays.
Half the goals that Jamaica scored in the Gold Cup were scored against St. Kitts. Was against St. Kitts. Brother, look here. It's just my view. It was a question. If you're saying no, we don't need it, fine. If the man in the chat said no, we don't need it, fine.
We're saying that we have it. That's what, Lord have mercy, man.
So you're saying that John Wall is the set play coach?
In the senior team, he is a set play coach and he operates as the assistant coach.
Okay, sir. No problem. No, you answer the question. So I will pay more keen attention in the upcoming rounds. Not against Grenada. Not against Grenada. To see the quality. The other thing is, I'm just talking to the men's team. Sorry for
football. Yeah. I really want to talk.
No. And I said, send Dre the thing. I want to hear a review of the game and break down on the game. Are we moving in the right direction? Because some people think that we're going to reach the promised land, no pun intended, but it's a journey. So do we believe that the team is regressing or the team is continuing to make incremental baby steps progress in the right direction?
If the last 4 games against Canada, the last 4 games we played against Canada before these 2, we conceded 17 goals without scoring any. The last 4 games, right? So if you divide that by 2, right? All right, is 8.5. Right? 17.
The last 4 games, 17.
No, man. Watch. No. I'm dividing the 17 by 2, which is 8.5. So in 2, just work with me.
What is 0.5 of a goal?
No, just.
What's 0.5 of a goal?
We're doing average. Lord of mercy, we're doing an average. So let me give you now.
When you hit the bar.
You want to have
I don't know. If it is over 4 games, you would have to divide by 4.
Cataract. But are you going to let me make the point that I'm making?
Okay, finish. I pause.
In the last 4 games that Jamaica played before these 2, because you're talking about is the team regressing? That is your question. That is the question that I'm answering. In the last 4 games before these 2, we conceded 17 goals. So if you go by that, our goal concession, we could say in these 2 games, we can concede somewhere between 4 to 8.5 goals per game. We played 2 games, and only conceded 4 goals against Canada, scoring 1. That to me is progress. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, of course that will be progress. If you move from 9-0 to 2-0, progress. Whatever I've got through all of them.
So if you know that, why are you asking?
No, but I'm talking about not the result wise. I'm talking about things like the quality of play, the areas of weakness.
Then Cataract. Then if you got 9, then Cataract. If you got 9, I know you got 2. Your quality of play must improve.
No, you could have one push-full goalkeeper that let in like Australia.
But the quality of goalkeeper improved. That's why you only concede 2. So it's still an improvement.
Is it? No. So what I want to say, so everything is okay. We're on the right path. Look here, man. Improvement. You can get an improved result, But overall, see the overall thing improve because you say many of the same ladies. But they have been additions and
Cataract.
We have gotten a bigger pool.
Cataract. I said that the Canadian team. The Canadian team. Cataract.
Okay.
You probably. This is the problem, Cataract. You don't listen, That is why you end up saying things when I go say, You have to listen first, Only one can. But you're interrupt. Lord have mercy. Let me finish now. Because only one can talk at a time, So this is what I do. I listen when you talk to me, and then I talk to you. So you talk.
Ever eat the fish from the Sea of Galilee yet?
You finished?
You ever eat the fish from the Sea of Galilee?
Cataract, please, can we just stick to the football thing, man?
This has to do with football. You don't believe that?
Well, you have fish. You're going to fish with Cataract. We have this very good discussion about, and you're going to fish at Galilee, man.
So you don't rate the fish from the Sea of Galilee. That's where Jesus performed the miracle. Just ask me if I'm right or not. You always say you talk about more than football, so I'm just making sure the right fish we eat. That's why him feed the multitude.
All right, let's leave the fishy business. All right, so let's get back to.
Get the fishy business. Talk about the Sea of Galilee and the fish. Was it there that he performed the miracle? And how many fish in the use and feed the multitude? Just asking.
Ketera, let me go back to before I answer
I put up a post, brother. I want to put up a post for the thing. Someone just ask, but I want to put up footsteps and then people go say, they're going to eat fish on the wrong place. So, you can't help out a friend, man. But if you don't remember it from your first year study, you make it go on. If you don't remember, then it's all right.
I just want to continue what we're discussing. Please, sir.
How many fish did Jesus use to feed the multitude at the place where the Sea of Galilee? That's what I'm asking you. Well, now you're going to take it to Google it. Boy, you could have typed that. Never typed it up.
All right.
Congratulations to the reggae girls. What is the next assignment for the girls?
So we must forget what you were talking about before I move to this now. What is the next assignment?
Just Google it. Like I can cool down, brother.
Yeah, but do you know?
What's the next assignment for the girls?
Ketera, do you know you ask a question?
Yes, my friend.
Do you know that you ask a question before the whole Sea of Galilee thing? You know that you had a question before that. And you said that I will not digress, and then you get into the Sea of Galilee thing. You get into the Sea of Galilee thing, then you go on to a completely different question. So ignore the question that you're asking before the Sea of Galilee thing.
I'm going to mute my mic and allow you to answer. And sing with the Holy Ghost Spirit and sanctify.
What next for the reggae girls, which we have said already, is that the reggae girls have the playoff to go to the Gold Cup in 2024. They are in a group with Panama and Guatemala. Right? They're going in so the top, those are the three teams.
Who's in the next group? Who's in the next group?
There is no other group that I know of. The top team qualifies, and then the other two have a playoff to get in. All right. So that is
playoff against who?
So they're going to playoff. There's a playoff with I don't know yet who they're going to playoff against. But Jamaica, the winner goes through. I think second place still have an opportunity. All right. So the question he asked before the Sea of Galilee thing that I'm sure you don't remember that I was answering is that I initially said the Canadian team that won the Olympics, these are this present team is made up of most of those players. The Jamaican team from that Olympic qualifiers where we got 9 has changed. You didn't have like Drew, you didn't have like Page, you didn't have Cameron Simmons, you didn't have the goalkeeper Rebecca, you didn't have Tierney Wilshire, you didn't have Atlanta Primus. It is so
get that straight.
It's a lot of players that you have Asher, you have Silver, you have even the goalkeepers. Remember the team transitioning from the team that went to the last World Cup,
Big up the 9-0 women them, in retirement. You set the foundation.
Jason Guna is saying that
first step.
Right? And so Jason Guna is saying that it is not a playoff, it's a group with Jamaica, Panama, and Guatemala. Panama and Guatemala have played each other twice and split, and they are tied on 3 points. Panama is Jamaica kryptonite, one person says. All right? So it's not a playoff.
But
the top team from this group goes through straight to the qualifiers. But what I'm saying is that I think second place still have a shot of going to the Gold Cup in a playoff tournament. That's all I'm saying. But the first place team from these 3 in this tournament goes straight to the Gold Cup. And I think the second place team has a next opportunity to qualify. All right?
In other words, to the regular layman, the winner take all, second place team, nobody than 2 know what, but something I can go on for. Right. And the third place team.
You're heading back to Jamaica.
No, I spent a little time, a couple of days in the old New York, and then I
Then
forward
head
back
back to
here,
Jamaica.
you know?
All right then. Listen, man. Safe trip, man. And you take care. You understand
Yo,
me?
respect you, man, and respect to the girls, respect to the fans, respect to the fans
Yeah,
that
well, the
came out,
fans are
because I
asking if
really
you're so
think that
interested
the
in the
fans they
girl.
would not come out in the stadium, you know, so it's good to hear.
The fans are wondering
Good to
if you're
hear.
so interested, why didn't you watch the game? That's Tennessee.
Working for us, brother.
Tennessee is saying that if
No,
you,
they would have to saddle up to Lee, over watch the game, in a limo. Wasn't available in a limo.
yeah, why?
Peter Blacks.
No, hold on.
Anybody ever pick up Peter Blacks sound in a limo before?
Cataract. So why you can't watch a game in a limousine? What kind of answer is that? Why can't you watch a game in a limousine? Isn't that isn't that an ideal place to watch a game in a limousine?
No, I didn't know it came on YouTube, but it certainly was not on any televised thing that I was watching over here in the middle of the East.
So, but Cataract, aren't you on the internet right now? So it is clear that
no, I am. Hold on, I'm friend. I put you on YouTube. They're not really certain YouTube that really come through here, but before
but obviously Cataract.
But I didn't know. Was it on YouTube? Was the game on YouTube?
Cataract. Before we get there, it is obvious that YouTube.
Yes,
it is obvious that YouTube is working, because that is.
No, that's not the problem.
What is the problem?
I'm asking if the game was on YouTube.
What I'm saying, the first thing is that you said you couldn't watch the game in the limousine. Was I supposed to watch it in the limousine?
Yes.
Yeah, right. Yes, and then you said, boy, internet don't pass through. I said, you're on the internet. Then you said that was it on, yes, it was on YouTube.
Oh, General, cheese and peace. When you drive it, when I drive, me no internet on this. When me reach, me connect to Wi-Fi. Do I have to break this down? But I did not know the game was on the internet.
You were driving the limousine? You were driving the limousine?
Me a limousine driver? Me a limousine driver, brother.
No, you just said that you were driving.
Devon Porter is not a good person, Devon Porter. Because Devon called me last night. I'm tell Devon when he say, boy, and him say, I'm going to call me when you reach the team hotel. I don't know which player catch Devon attention.
We having a different
conversation. Tell me the time of the game. Hold on, man. I did not know the time of the game. I did not know where the game was being televised, where it was showing. Yeah.
All right. So slow down, Cataract.
Better marketing. Better marketing.
So, Cataract, let us slow down. So we have addressed a couple of things. One, all right, the game could Cataract.
What do we address?
All right. We have dealt with a couple of matters. One,
yes, sir.
One, you were not driving the limousine. Your phone was working.
I was a passenger in the limousine.
Yeah, fine. All right, just let me finish, right? From my experience, when you're traveling like that in these modern times, they call them sprinters, limousine, Benz, whatever. They come with Wi-Fi. All right? If you said to me there was no Wi-Fi, that's fine. But you went on to say, was it on YouTube? So suggesting that you had Wi-Fi, but you didn't know that it was on YouTube. Then you brought up Mr. Porter. Hold on now. You brought up Mr. Porter about him calling you. All I am saying is that if you wanted to watch the game, this was advertised. We had spoken about this long before you went to Jerusalem, about the two games being played, one in Jamaica, one in Canada. The dates were clear. You and I did a show when the dates were spoken of. It's fine if you did not remember. If you wanted to watch the game, Cataract, outside of Mr. Porter, there is no one else that you could have talked to find all that information out.
let me state this clearly. I am, and I will give credit where credit is due, even when I am a man fall out, right? In other ways and shape, business-wise and philosophy-wise. But it's really Simon Preston who dragged me kicking and screaming into the women's football. I'm not a fan of women's football. I'm just heal the women and go through.
Okay.
So it's not that I am right, but if somebody did tell me I didn't know and we could have jump on it and take it a little piece, I don't take it a little piece. I didn't get to see the game on Friday because we didn't lift up Friday. You understand? So
when you say lift up, you mean you traveled from Jamaica?
The plane was lifting up, sir.
Eh?
The plane did not lift up.
From Jamaica?
The plane.
No, from Jamaica.
No, sir. The plane did not lift up in Chicago, sir. The plane did not lift up in Chicago.
Once the plane lift up, don't the plane have Wi-Fi? I'm trying to figure out why in this modern time
the plane have Wi-Fi?
Yes, Cataract.
But me never know say match accompany YouTube.
Hold on, I want to answer like you don't say Wi-Fi the plane.
Let me tell you something. You could have possibly beat the body. I'm not really feel like Peter Blacks. I don't feel like Peter Blacks. It's up in that back I played. You understand? I don't feel like Peter Blacks. It's up in that back I played.
You're making a fool of yourself.
Hold on. Let me tell you something though.
Yeah, go ahead.
Big man thing though. I'm not making a fool of myself. I'm enjoying big man thing. I'm gonna tell you. Them thing there are nice to be able to play them flat. The players flat.
What you saying, Keter?
Okay. The seat them lay down flat.
Keter, every aeroplane,
like
even in private, if you're on a private jet,
like
let me say this. On most private jets, all right? Private jets. We don't watch this. Commercial planes have it. Private jets use the Elon Musk internet, most of them. Which means that it is better. Hold on. Eh?
I said to you that it have the lay down flat bed them and lay down flat like I bed them in a plate.
Let's change the conversation because that has nothing to do with the conversation. Oh, you fell asleep. Okay, you fell asleep. Yeah. Brain drain says
brain drain never.
So you more enjoy watching
the Palestinian.
No,
you enjoy the Palestinian.
You enjoy watching the men more than the girls, right? So that's cool. I mean, everybody have them own taste. So
yes, sir. I enjoy watching men's football in America called soccer more than I enjoy watching women's football. Is there a problem? I'm not watching the men. I'm watching the game.
No.
And I'm watching the ball and see that the ball goes into the net. That's what I'm watching. Or see that the ball is kept out of the net.
You know, we understand.
So I don't know which man watch man. Brain drain.
Brain drain didn't say anything. How Brain drain get into Brain drain didn't say anything like that. Brain drain said. Anyway, Cataract. Big 17 are calling us. So.
Big 17 man. But respect to the girls. See a fight back to where I go. Stay injury free and soon at Jamaica next time. You know what I mean? And it will be all the best in the Gold Cup qualifier. There's not a nation league for women, too. It's not steady. It's not a nations league for women. Isn't there a nations league for women?
Yeah.
Okay. And Jamaica's involved in that.
The next thing Jamaica has to play is All right, let me talk to Soldier because you know over his side it's pretty late and we'll catch up with him. Yeah, man. But safe travels on the way. Yeah, man. Safe travels on the way. But yeah, man. And today Kerry birthday too, you know. So Kerry birthday, you know. So make sure you shout it. Yes, Soldier, welcome to the show. From Cataract to Soldier. From Cataract to Soldier. Soldier, what says you? What says thou?
Yeah, man. Yeah. The girl them play good, but the Canadian team just better than we. So we just have to fake facts about that. The team better than us. We just have to. But them play Them play very, that's how I didn't want to see them play when they was playing at Jamaica, attacking, go forward, make like how Shaw was there, that we could see, get a chance to see Shaw running at the girls them. So me don't want them play. That's time I bet for the coach from start now. The girls sweat man when me
I think was it Jason who said this, or I don't remember who. I don't want to misrepresent anyone. It may have been, but could the team, I think Jason was the one who said it, that the coach was playing a running game. Could the team have played this kind of way that they played today with Shaw in the starting 11?
Well, that's what I say. I don't know much about. I tell Sassy Shaw and I tell her she don't do anything for me yet. I see her at the World Cup and I see her in Jamaica and I say this is how I want to see the team play. She look like she can run. So I think they could play that way, man.
Okay.
I think they could play that way with her. Yeah, I think they could have. But I hear say something where I agree with you 100%. If you can find a good back and put Blackwood to play up in the middle, I think should do well up there with Smith and the girls sweat, man. But as I hear somebody say, as long as Donald is there, they're not going to call sweat, man. There's some politics going on there.
No, well, it's Rob said that. We cannot verify that. It's Rob said that. I don't know. I don't know about that, people. It's Rob Smith who said that.
It is not true. No, I hear when person say, but I hear a gentleman call, she was on a show, and the man said, me know, and you know the reason why they never called after you send the paper back to them and the coach never called. We my person said, we know why. So I don't know. So that's why the guy maybe said that.
She was doing an interview and that came up. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that person said, we know I call you, and we know why it go. A man said to her, say, we know how it go and the reason why, but we never hear the person say the reason why. You understand? So that's why the guy maybe said that. Mm-hmm.
But they work off an assumption now, Soldier.
No, but when me out of the person mouth, I know like some me to say, another guy say.
But you just said that they know the person said they know the reason, but they didn't give a reason. And now you're attaching.
Yeah, but they never give the reason. But
you are attaching a reason to it. You're saying that as long as the coach is the coach, which is attaching a reason to it, and you don't know that.
They say they never said because the coach, that's why they never call her. The person said, you know why the coach never call her.
Oh, they know why the coach. Okay.
You know why the coach never call her. Yeah. But I think she done well in this team. But true, and I agree with you 100%. But the team plays a team, as you said. But I would like, you see the way of IT Shaw going forward.
Yeah.
I would like to see the team play with her and play that way. But only thing I see, when the forward they go forward, the defender they too deep. If a square to come in, no one is there to take it.
But it's not.
I don't know if you see that.
Yeah, but when your forwards go, your defenders don't normally get in the box to get the squares. Your midfielders. How often? Unless
I don't say defender.
Yeah, you just said the defenders. You just said.
No, I said the midfielder.
Oh.
I said when the defender, when the forward go down, the midfielder take too long to come down them in the box. No one is there.
Yeah.
So that's the whole issue. That's the problem. You with Cataract now. Remember, Cataract always said he don't love woman football, man is man. Cataract always said that, say he don't watch women football.
Yeah, but here's the thing though. If you don't watch women's football, why you called to talk about it?
No, that's what I was saying. I was typing thing, but you wasn't really looking to say when you're holding this argument with Cataract. Cataract same don't like women football. But that's this Cataract. But anyway, the girls them play good, the team play good, but so Panama and
Guatemala.
The other team that they said they got Guatemala. They go to the World Cup.
Panama went to the World Cup.
They went. Panama went.
Yeah.
So with Panama and Jamaica, which one you think is to you have a better team? You say it's the better team, female team.
I believe Jamaica is better than Panama. We are ranked higher than Panama.
Okay, and a ranking with sometime, you know. It's can't where you go out there and do on the field. Mm-hmm. So if Jamaica not score at the ASS, Jamaica if it score, when they play against these teams, they have to go up and score. But we want to see the team play attacking with Shaw like this. Once that's what I want to see. If I see the team play attacking like this with Shaw and Shaw done anything, that's why I tell you, you know, when Tottenham get rid of Hurricane, that will be the best thing for the team, you know.
You remember who was in Jamaica's group at the World Cup? Who did we play at the World Cup?
Play France.
Yeah.
We play France, Brazil.
And who did we beat?
France, Brazil.
And we beat one team.
We beat. We draw with France, we draw with Brazil. No, we beat Brazil.
Yeah. And who did we draw with?
I think we beat Brazil. No, we draw with Brazil and draw with I don't remember the other team. I don't remember
Panama, man.
Oh, Panama. Oh, yeah, Panama. Yeah. We can beat Panama. But you know, Panama keep running. They're running, you know. So we have to beat them again. But it's not like we don't see them doing now. We don't see them now.
Yeah, but yeah, so we did. But they're a good team though. But I think, I mean, given what I saw from the girls, it will be, you know, because I'm laughing because the people in the comment section, I'm laughing emoji and them things there. It's so funny. Yeah. But I think I'm gonna give what I saw from the team. I think we have enough quality in this team to beat the Panamas and those teams. I believe so. You understand me?
Yeah.
You remember that we also had a good result against Mexico that helped us to qualify for the World Cup. So, I think we can get the better of Panama and we can get the better of Guatemala if we have all of these players back, fit and ready. And like I said, Wilson, who is a solid defender, who got injured right before we went to the World Cup and missed the World Cup. She is a very solid defender, can play left back, very good left back. And if she comes in, that means it gives us more option with Denisha Blackwood playing higher up the field and stuff, you know. So yeah.
And the keeper, I think this keeper, very, very Jamaican keeper, very good.
And Samson wasn't there. Yeah. And Samson wasn't there as well.
I don't see she make any mistake. None out of the 2 goals is her fault. No, none out of the 2 goals was her fault. Blackwood cost one, and the defender should have done better with the corner. Should let the girl come there and score. That's the keeper. Is the keeper save us in the 2 games? Yeah. Because Canada get quite a few chances.
Like, I always hear people say that the keeper, like I always hear people say that in football that the goalkeeper save us. What is the purpose of the goalkeeper in the goal?
But I'm going to ask that question. She's there to save the shot. But what I'm saying to you, how many times when a person gets 1-on-1 with you get nervous and they beat us much easy. But she's full of confidence, and I have to give her credit for that, to stand up when 1-on-1, she stand up good 1-on-1, and she don't panic. A lot of people panic. From 1-on-1, you say goal. You know? Because even when this Sinclair come and get that shot. Sinclair.
No, I am saying, listen, remember, I am not questioning the hold on there. Fabs, no man, me and Soldier are virgin, man. It's just a comment a comment that make me laugh, man. So what I'm saying though, Soldier, the goalkeeper, you know, is probably one of the top goalkeepers in CONCACAF, you know, in my opinion, you know. When you look at the American goalkeeper, the Jamaican goalkeeper, the Canadian goalkeeper, what the next team? Costa Rican, Mexican. She's right up there with them and could be probably one of the number 1 in CONCACAF. So all I'm saying though is that at the end of the day, whenever a shot goes towards the goal, it means that the defense has been breached. It is the goalkeeper job to save it. So if no shot goes to the goalkeeper, do we say the defender save us? We don't.
Mm-hmm.
If no chances are not created by the team, so they don't go behind the defense, right? We don't say the midfield save us.
No. When you might don't say that, but I say that the first match we play in the World Cup against France, Blackwood was the one that saved us in that game. Because the keeper get beaten quite a few times, and it's Blackwood have to beat Blackwood is here. We are intelligent.
In which game?
The game against France.
In the World Cup.
You see, she get man of the match.
Okay.
Yeah, and she get man of the match.
And they beat,
she get man of the match,
beat the goalkeeper and Blackwood save it.
I mean, if them bounce the ball around over and Blackwood come and book it twice. That one time.
Okay. All right.
Twice she done it. And she get man of the match. You know. And the other game, Jody get man of the match. So what I'm saying
is it man of the match?
Who man of the match then? No.
Or is it play of the game? It's play of the game, man. It's not man. It's not man of the match. It's play of the game.
Man the match. It's just one of them. Easy, no man. And I give them credit, but as I said, we need to invest in the young people at school, like in the girls' football. We need to do something for the girls' football. As you said, we can do something. Anybody can do it. We don't have to depend on JFF and something. Something the government and the JFF, them have to deal with that. But something we have to come together and deal with the girls them. Invest in them. As you say, we need more academy for the girls them down there. And Jamaica, what JFF needs to do then is hold some youngsters, some girls together, have some seminar for like even the parish level at times, and said, listen, we're going to get some certain girls in a parish. This come down to the parish president them, and the parish president them supposed to deal with things like that. Have seminars sometimes with some of the girls them. Call up a portion of them that you see good. And I don't know if you think it makes sense what I'm saying, but I'm just saying parish.
One thing me want you do. You say 2,500 that is their plan to give the girl them. Or 5,000, you say you give them 2,500. You see the other 2,500? I want you to take it and go down to London and find Reese Nelson and tell him that he needs to come play for Jamaica.
Okay, yeah, but Reese, I will not play Saturday.
I think a Bournemouth. I think a Bournemouth. Them go down the south. Go play Bournemouth.
Them go south. Okay. No, my friend, I'm going to play much. I don't know. Them go south. Okay, I'm sure that.
You must can find somebody. Must can find somebody.
We talk to Shem. Yeah. We talk to Shem. Shem them go down. So him go down more often and see him. But when him talk to somebody and talk to the kid now. Oh, why you want him to do?
If once contact is made, we have. I can work out something very special to get the process expedited once he wants that done.
Okay. So, I mean, I don't know what to say. So, all right, when we talk to you, I hear about that to see. But so, what I'm saying still, that because it might start weekend though.
With all the injuries?
Yeah. Might start weekend, but them said they might have quite a few players coming back to the Man City game though.
Yeah. But I mean, before you leave, we're gonna close the show. We have around 11 minutes left. What do you think? Do you think Ten Hag is right in his decision with Jadon Sancho? Do you think what how Ten Hag has dealt with it is right, and should Sancho be re-included in the team, or should he be sold as a Manchester fan?
No, what Ten Hag saying? He just said Sancho just need to come to the office, and talk in private, and just say that's all he wants Sancho to do. Just say sorry.
Okay.
Well, Sancho don't want to say sorry. What he just want him to. Him don't want the player if he say him above him for him include him in the team. So if Sancho can't just go in at the office and say, because man send private, he don't say come out publicly and say, go in the office and say, man is man, I'm coach, I'm sorry for and whatsoever. We take things and he say, all right, you're back in the team. But if him don't want to do that, him not going to include him in the team. Him don't even allow to eat with the first team. Him training on him own, him don't allow to eat with the first team. So Sancho would make a big difference, yes, because with the amount of injury we have as a winger, but the coach no play bigger than the team. So that's why Fergie did get rid of Ronaldo in the first place, because Ronaldo was behaving like he bigger than the team. So that's how it go. Well, I don't know if
really Fergie got rid of Ronaldo, or Ronaldo wanted to leave.
Yeah. No man, Fergie went Ronaldo show down in Jersey. Fergie tell where this guy name what's his name again, man? Where the chairman name again?
Ed Wood.
No man, good come after. Ed Wood come after. The guy, you know my name, it's won't tell who, but Fergie just tells if he sell Ronaldo, then say just get rid of him. When he showed down the George, when he take him off the time, he said get rid of Ronaldo. Just like that. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Fergie never here. Can't forget rid of him.
Wait, yo, party. Yo, hey people. Yo, I lie. I know part this. I joke the person here tell me. I know part of this at all. I know part of this. Hey, Soldier, you know the baller, yeah? Him there England, terrible piece of baller. Me not believe say him. Me not believe say him the funny things on it. No, man. A terrible piece of baller, I name Dean. I know him that, man. Terrible piece of... One of the man that kick the ball the hardest in Jamaica, may I tell you. In him time. It's a play for you. I know him that, man. I'm somebody that psychs me, man. Some person is saying that God bless you. There is a Liverpool fan is saying that Sancho should not apologize. And somebody saying that, yeah, Ronaldo left to go to Madrid. If not Sir Alex Ferguson get rid of Ronaldo.
Fergie tell it before Fanny showed on the shirt. Fergie tell what the man name? It's
not Goodwood. But it's not Goodwood though. It is Woodward.
No, it's not him, man.
It's not Woodward. It's not Woodward.
No, man. He was part of the. He retired same time with Fergie. Him and Fergie retired. Both of them retired at the same time. He retired from the football. Don't take me to tell him name in a bit. You can't remember.
Gill.
Yeah.
David Gill.
Yeah, David Gill. Yeah, David Gill. Yeah. Until David Gill just forget with Ronaldo. Him say sell him. Him just say that. Him sell him immediately when Ronaldo take off his shirt and Ferguson chuck down until David Gill.
No, but what I'm saying to you is that Ronaldo had intentions of leaving.
Ronaldo did want to go. Yes, he had intention to leave.
So he wanted to leave, and he started acting up because they wanted him to stay. So he started getting disrespectful.
No, they didn't want him to stay. Yeah, because the guys didn't want him to stay for 2 season. And then
to use that, no, Soldier, but to use that to say that the play Ronaldo was bigger than Manchester.
Fergie come out. No, man is and Sir Alex Ferguson come out and said, "From Ronaldo done that." Intel tell it. Well, Gill say, just sell him. He doesn't want him in the team. Just like that.
Yeah, but what I'm saying,
if Fergie never retired at the time that even Rooney then come back to Manchester United if Fergie never retired this year.
All right, here's what I'm saying. All I'm saying is this, though, Soldier. To use that to say that the player is not bigger than the club is not a good example, because Ronaldo It's not like Sancho wanted to leave and started behaving bad. Sancho could not even get into the team for whatever reason. Remember, even last season, the coach sent him to the Netherlands to get some mental help or whatever. Ronaldo was different. Ronaldo was the star at Manchester. Who was the star at Manchester? And Real Madrid wanted him, and he wanted to go to Real Madrid. Manchester United was making it very difficult for him to go. He got upset and he started carrying on. And they said, okay, seeing that he's going to do this and, disrespect us, let him go. That is what happened.
Yeah, that's a question. Did you know, say, David Beckham was the star at Manchester United because of him wife Ferg.
Hold on. David Beckham was the star at Manchester when Ronaldo was there at his best?
No, Ronaldo didn't at his best when Beckham was there.
So when
Ronaldo never did.
All right, so go ahead, tell me the David Beckham.
Ronaldo was just at his best. Listen,
oh no, fine. Yeah, tell me the Beckham story, yeah. Quickly, and then we'll go and close.
When Beckham comes, Beckham in a bathroom, a shower, and when Fergie sell him, his wife come and say, wait, what happened? He said, no, everything all right. Beckham cried. Beckham never knows that Fergie sell him in leave Manchester, training, and when he go home and in bathroom, my wife said to him, what happened? Or Old Trafford that you get sold. Beckham cried, he couldn't believe. Yapstam same way and Yapstam. When Yapstam gets
hold on a soldier. Let's slow down, man. We have to go one at a time and give the people time to understand what we're saying. So you're saying that David Beckham was sold, right? By Alex Ferguson because David Beckham was acting like he was bigger than the club. So Alex Ferguson sold him.
Yeah, Alex Ferguson said sell him because when Beckham come, people was just that when he come to Old Trafford, Beckham did bigger than Fergie, and Fergie don't like them type of thing at Manchester. Everybody was calling Beckham, and Fergie never. And Fergie Beckham come training and go home in the evening, man. And he go home and shower. His wife watching TV and wife find out that Beckham selling.
I know how the story goes. So you said Yaxtam was bigger than Manchester, so Alex Ferguson sold him.
No, because when you have some in the prime, when Fergie come Old Trafford, people not talk about Fergie and Yapstam again all the highlight, and Fergie do not like that. Fergie do not like that. Fergie don't like when he come when he's at the club. When you talk about Manchester, it's supposed to talk about Sir Alex. So Sir Alex never like that. And he get Yapstam.
So here's the thing now, soldier. We need the next Manchester United to verify that these are the reasons why. I know.
Yapstam himself come out and talk. Yapstam in a big plane when Yapstam gets sold. When Yapstam no thing gets sold. Yapstam never know.
All I'm saying is that a next Manchester United person named Duckland is saying that Stamp wrote an autobiography. And I think he's saying no about what you're saying.
No, but when Fergie, why ask him when you write that? Why when you write it, why Fergie? Ask him why you write it.
All right.
Ask him why you did write it.
DV Group says Stamp and Roy Keane are the only players Fergie sold because of disrespect. The only players. So you have to check your story.
No, I know this is right, maybe disrespect him, but I not really disrespect. There is disrespect him. You, as a man, as a big man, you're supposed to can stand up and talk the truth. No matter who a guy is. Even when me there harm, if the colonel says something, I mean, I agree. You only can say something, but me, I'll tell you, I'll stand up to me right and say, so the man just stand up as a man and say something because you know say something to me. And when you say something to me have to stop you, no matter who you is. You're supposed to have a view, so just like how you have a view. And he's telling me never disrespect Fergie. You must go and write it in. I never disrespect.
All right.
I never disrespect. But Mr. I never disrespect Fergie either.
So, we are going to have this Manchester United conversation different that because we wrap up the program. But indeed, people, you see this Dean Forbes, tell us I want bad piece of baller, the name Party. Anybody from Western Jamaica know their money. We need to talk, You see, I am sure sports number. Send me a text, man. We need to link up and talk, man. They need to come tell the people them your story, man. You play youth football for Jamaica, man. Or you joke out the career, man. Him there London, you know, he's Arsenal fan, you know, so the big ball, you know, play for your arena in the Premier League, play.
But who are Arsenal fan, you know, because even both belly, you know, Arsenal fan, like, you know, man, they remember the Arsenal.
Soji, if you come on the program and you use alias, hold on, man. You say you come on the program and you say like butt belly. Half of the people them on the program don't have a clue we are talking about. You swear, so the people them know test and they know war boss and them know lassie and them know and know bed belly.
People at time and they know about belly, man. They don't know about belly in the right name, Terradine Grant. They don't know him as that. They know him as butt belly.
Soji, me guarantee you that I don't have 10 person right now on this chat when know butt belly.
We can bet if the person never come from Swan Pete, they know as butt belly. Because all the man they know, right through Jamaican man play football, the man they know as butt belly.
All right, people, even I know.
Everyone know as butt belly.
All right, Soji, big up people, even I know butt belly, put a thumbs up. All right, so Soji, bless up yourself, you know, because we talk morning my time, you understand? But Jarvis know him, Jarvis, because Jarvis is a center. So me shout in the morning, Soji, bless up yourself. Yeah, man, always good to have you because I know it's 4 a.m. in the morning your side over there in Manchester. So bless up yourself. Manchester, England, that is not Manchester down a Christian or Christian down a Manchester. Big up yourself, Soji. You understand? Yeah. Buddy, seriously, you need to link me, you know, bro. Years, you know, man. You understand me? We need to talk to you so you can tell the people them a little bit of your football in history, you know, and why. You understand me? You never been in Europe or play some big ball. You understand me? So bless up. But Garth Banner is asking what's going to happen with the coach? Very interesting question because the coach contract ends in 4 days. Will it be renewed or will it not? I would probably need to listen to his press conference, post-match press conference to hear. I would love to be in that because I'd ask that question. Are you going to renew your contract? Because big question that, you know, Banner. But we will find out in 4 days' time. 30 days of September, April, June, and November. We'll find out in 4 days' time. But listen, I want to thank all of you. Remember, please, if you're not yet a member, you know, you can be oh yeah, man, we know Bud Mara from Mobile, man. What do you mean Eagle Republic? Tell soldiers you never bother that we know. Bud Mara, I'll never bow. Tell soldier what they man Eagle Republic. What now? What now? Yeah, man. So link me, man. The 876-373-644 number. You understand me? It normally run down the banner. Please, man, link me, man, and make we talk up. All right. Yeah, but listen. Oh, Jesus, H.S. Stewart, you have to go watch the video from the beginning because we can't go back over all of that. But big up to every single person. Again, before you go, make sure you hit the like button, you subscribe, and you share. You can be a member of I Am Sure Sports where you get special when it comes on to our perks and all of those things. We have our 2024 edition of the I Am Sure Sports. You know, we only do 24 for Jamaica, 24 for the States. We're only doing 48. Just like last year, we do just 23 for Jamaica, 23 for the States. Same thing this year, just 24 exclusive merch. We don't do a lot because it is going to be very, very special. You have seen them. You know, the red, green, and the gold with the white with the I Am Sure Sports going down the back of it. You understand me? Cut like, mad design. You understand me? So make sure that you become a member of the channel. You understand me? Please, people, stay safe. Reggae girls, well done. The next time you see us, we'll be, you know, somewhere in Grenada, as Jamaica will be tackling Grenada, and then we need to find out where Jamaica is going to play Haiti. You understand me? Could be in Grenada, could be in Miami. I think Miami would be nice so we can get good support for the Jamaican team. Haiti, do the right thing. You understand me? I am Manning's man. This has been I Am Sure Sports. You know how it is. When it gets to this point of the show, as usual, it's coming to the end. So we say, listen, but before we do that, Dre Ross and Brain Drain have to big up both of you, because you're the first two persons to become super boss on the I Am Sure Sports platform. Big up, lots of respect. Salute. You understand me? We are over and we are out of here.
Yo, watch about dog, SK New Air this. The body out there, Sniper King I represent for I Am Sure Sports. You get to me, I say, when you want the latest news and sports and updates and all of that, check out I Am Sure Sports. You know the thing goes in. Remember, cover the whole island. Remember Kingston, Westmoreland, Galchester, Ocho-Race, Galtigo Bay. Everywhere. I Am Sure Sports. Check it out for the latest news and latest updates. Sniper King I represent. Where them feel like? Ha, yeah. Someone on for the food from young, from where they knee height. I Am Sure Sports. Yeah, dog.